Hey yo, what's going on guys? It's your boy Scatino, aka Scat, and I'm back with my first gaming video that I've made in about, a month? I think my last gaming video was all about Destiny, the PS4 alpha beta that I was in. But today we've got a brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about The Last of Us. In particular, The Last of Us Remastered on the PlayStation 4, being set for release in just a couple of weeks' time, on the 1st of August in the UK, and a few days earlier, is it the 28th, 29th of July in North America. So basically, yeah, I just want to know who's picking up The Last of Us Remastered. A lot of information has been released over the past couple of days. The game has gone gold, so there won't be a delay to the game. The game is locked in for that release date, so we can all play this game again in a couple of weeks. Obviously, a lot has been being made of. This is a remaster version, so obviously the graphics, it's going to be native 1080p resolution running at 60 frames per second. However, what's interesting is what's come out today is basically Naughty Dog have said you're going to be able to lock the frame rate at 30 frames per second. And you can look at that two ways. You can look at that as, you can lock it at 30 frames per second to make it, to keep it as a more cinematic style, which 30 frames per second can give you. Or you're locking it at 30 frames per second because the game can't actually sustain a 60 frames per second lock. It'll probably drop below 60 frames per second, maybe into the 40s, maybe into the 50s, causing the game to sort of judder. Now, I don't think Naughty Dog have been on the record to say it is a lot 60 frames per second, but we're just being good and giving players this option. But if you remember from Killzone Shadowfall and Infamous Second Son, the devs on them games both released a patch which actually allowed you to lock the game at 30 frames per second because they were targeted at 60, but they never actually were able to sustain it 100% of the time. So that's going to be interesting to see. I mean, I think either way, I'm going to play the game at 60 frames per second, just as long as it's not too much judder. I think, the enhanced edition of Tomb Raider, they targeted 60 frames per second, and they were able to maintain it for quite a lot of the time, but obviously there was that bit of judder when the frame rate dropped a bit, but it wasn't as noticeable where it caused a tremendous sort of, what's that word I'm looking for? It didn't really, show itself enough where it caused a hindrance to the gameplay, so I don't mind that. I can't wait to play the game in 60 frames per second, 1080p. From what I've heard from the previews that have come out this week, it looks absolutely gorgeous, along with obviously the resolution. The textures have been bumped up, the lighting's been bumped up, the draw distance has got better, they've reduced the motion blur. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to see it. Obviously you can look at the graphic comparisons on YouTube and whatnot, but I don't think anything is really gonna sort of give you the full fat justification to rebuy this game until you're actually playing it on your own TV. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, what's included in this remastered edition, if you're buying the game in the UK, although Sony have announced that there won't be an upgrade option if you're already on the PS3 version, you're going to have to pay full whack for the game on PS4 with no discount. It's not exactly retailing for as much as a normal PlayStation 4 game is though. PS4 games are usually retailing around about £50–55 depending where you look, but I'm looking about today. I've pre-ordered mine from Shop2 for £38 because I'm a gold member, but I think Amazon are doing it a bit cheaper as well as Game, and I think GameStop UK are actually doing it for under £30, so that's probably your best bet to go. And with that, obviously, you get the full remastered game. You get the DLC Left Behind. You get all the multiplayer expansions and DLC stuff that have been released so far. Obviously, there's been little tweaks here and there, maybe to like the audio. You know, they've tried to incorporate the DualShock 4 controller within. So what I've been hearing now is like little like sound messages that you might have to open up and listen to inside the menu within the game on the PS3 version. Now you can continue playing the game, and these messages will read themselves out through the speaker on the DualShock 4, kind of like what they do in Killzone. So little things like that. You can actually open up the what's that word? You can also open up the crafting system using the touchpad on the DualShock 4. You can also the light bar plays a part by showing you whether or not you've got full health, or whether or not you get into a critical condition. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. I mean, I'm definitely picking up this game. It was without a doubt my favourite game of last year when it come out. I know a lot of people are sort of angry that, you know, it's only been a year since it come out on the PS3, and now you're charging us full whack for it again. What's going on? This, that, and the other. But you know, I'm not complaining. I can't wait to see it running on PS4. Really can't. You know, like I say, my favourite game of last year, by far one of the best games of this generation, along with like Dark Souls and Uncharted 2 and Red Dead Redemption. By far one of the best games of the generation. By far. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it again. So I just wanted to know, what do you guys think? You know, are you looking forward to playing it again? You know, have you played it before? Have you not played it before? Is The Last of Us a reason that you're going to finally pick up a PlayStation 4? Have you been holding off? You know, do you think the remastered version of The Last of Us is going to be a system seller for Sony? Because they are doing The Last of Us bundle as well. So, you know, people who already don't own a PS4, they can actually get the game bundled in with the system. So, do you think it's going to be a system seller? Sony have already announced as well that they are looking into creating more DLC, depending on, you know, how people react to this remaster and if there's like a renewed interest. So, if you was really big on the multiplayer game, like the full multiplayer experience is coming across, then, you know, you can look forward to some more DLC. So that's it from me. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Only a couple of weeks now to go. My pre-order's locked down. And I'm looking forward to playing it. In fact, I actually finished work for 2 weeks the day the game comes out. So, I am probably going to do a Let's Play. It's just a shame that YouTube hasn't updated yet to support 60 frames per second video. Because I would have loved to have done a Let's Play of the game in full fat 1080p 60 frames per second on YouTube. That is the dream. Maybe somewhere down the line, but we'll see. So yeah, so look out for that in the coming weeks, guys. And as always, don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. And let me just take this opportunity to say thank you for all my subscribers, all my recent subscribers. I'm currently at, how many subscribers am I at right now? I'm currently at 2,216 subscribers, so well on my way to 2,500. I'm also closing in on 1.5 million views for my channel. My PS4 unboxing has recently just crossed the 100,000 view mark, so I'm really happy with that. That video's been getting a lot of attention, a lot of support. So I do appreciate everything, guys, so thank you, and let's carry on supporting. So yeah, that's it from me, guys. I'll probably be back. I don't know, we are going through a bit of a gaming drought at the moment, but once everything starts to pick up again, obviously you'll see a lot more of me. So yeah, so that's it from me. So I'm your boy Scatinio, and I'm out. Peace.